Hold on,
Apparently,
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Open Absurdity. This is episode 10. Before he goes on talking about Aiden Ross because that's juicy drama. My name's Eric. Today we're joined by Morgan,
Hello.
and today we're joined by Chris. Yep. What happened? What happened with Mr. Twitch Streamer of the Year?
It's actually my guy Kai Sinet.
Whatever.
Put respect on his name. Black History Month. Come on now.
Whatever. I didn't watch the Gamer Awards or whatever the word Streamer Awards.
Yeah. So basically, apparently, Aiden Ross, I think, switched to a new streaming platform
Really?
called, I think, Kick or something.
I don't like that.
And I don't know if it was his first stream or not, but I was on my Twitter timeline the other day and I saw a clip. It was basically him like asking chat like, what porn video do you guys want to watch? Like, I don't even be watching porn, but like, what do you guys want to watch? I don't even support this shit, but what do you guys want to watch? And he actually pulls up the Pornhub page on stream and leaves it on there. And he calls one of his friends in and says, "Yo, come look at this."
Jesus Christ.
Like, what, bro?
I don't. It's just normal Kick. It's just like texting Kick all over again.
Like, what the fuck, dude? Plus, why is he even on a new streaming site? I thought he was unbanned on Twitch.
I mean, that man
not.
also
I don't know.
apparently has some sort of thing with Andrew Tate, and they're like buddy, so it's probably some sort
yeah, I mean,
of
they
we're
have been
trapped
for a
in the
while.
fucking Matrix. Like, it's probably just some bullshit like that. He just doesn't want to deal with Twitch's moderation system. Which, I mean, you're 18, bud. Calm down. 19, bud. Calm down, please. Like, you need moderation in your life.
But anyway, today's episode is really just gonna consist of it should be an interesting one because we want to do something different since it's now 10 episodes, which is fucking crazy. We're gonna look at popular subreddits that go around on TikTok as like, you know, a trend or whatever. And hop on the bandwagon with all the other podcasters on TikTok doing this shit. And we're gonna give our opinions on the Am I the Asshole subreddit and Today I Fucked Up subreddits, which should be interesting. But do you want to start, or should I find it? Am I the asshole?
I think I have.
story.
I have one that the title sounds interesting. So, to be fair, it's a little lengthy, but I'll read it to my best ability. Today I fucked up being intimate with a medium.
What?
Fuck?
So they got
What?
intimate. They got intimate with a medium.
Okay.
Let's see. It starts with throwaway. Whatever. Last night, 28M, managed to convince an attractive girl, 25, to come home with me. It was the end result of a successful first date. Well, successful-ish. As soon as the two of us were... I like it goes right to it. As soon as the two of us were naked in bed, she froze, asked if I lost a loved one recently. That question caught me off guard because my face was buried between her legs at the time. Okay, we're going to stop there for a second. we're going to stop there
Who asks that question, bro?
For 1 second. You're
Mediums.
face deep. You're face deep in someone, and they go, "Did your dad die?"
Have you lost anyone close to you recently? Because you're eating this shit out with some passion.
Oh
Bro, do you know how like off put I would be? If some random question were to fly out like that, bro. I would be so taken back. It just turns into a therapy session. Like, yeah, the other day I lost my mom. It's been really hard.
I didn't answer at first, but she asked again. The second time, she literally made me stop so I could respond. For the record, she did mention she had a sixth sense when we were getting to know each other, but we never discussed it in detail. I feel like you should have.
Fuck.
I feel like you should have.
How did like this family member not? Why did they choose sex to like come out and be like, "Hey,
Hey,
here."
this is how I'm gonna see you.
So by the way, while my grandson munches on your carpet, he actually used to sit on my carpet when he was a little kid.
Oh, that's fucking disgusting, Morgan. That's
I
so
meant
gross.
a real carpet, you fucking perv.
Oh my god. Holy
You
Grandson sat
fucking
on my
weirdo.
carpet.
I'm talking about like when a kid's crawling on the fucking carpet, you fucking perv.
Yeah, but now they're munching on carpet.
Yeah.
Oh, it comes full
It's-
circle, literally. Okay, anyway.
Anyway.
So I answered her question. I said my grandmother passed away not so long ago. My date nodded her head and said she sensed my grandma's presence.
Oh, dear God.
Instant turn off.
Yeah.
I said I didn't believe in ghosts and continued eating her out. My date said my grandma had a message for me. At that moment, I was doing everything I could. Hold on. Okay.
What?
Okay.
She just doesn't take no for an answer. She's like, your grandma.
Your grandma's here, bro. Your grandma's here.
Nah,
Me
he
to
must
tell
not
you
be.
that.
He must not be doing good at all if she's still able to speak like in full sentences right now. Like she must want him to just stop and give up and talk about something else.
Yeah, she's like, so awkward, but I actually just didn't want to have sex anymore. He sucked. So I hit up your grandma from the dead. And she told me to tell you that we gotta wrap this up.
Yeah, we're done now.
That's
Sorry.
the message.
At that moment, I was doing everything I could in the pussy eating department to distract my date from talking about my dead grandmother. But sadly, my oral sex game did nothing to prevent her from telling me that my grandma wanted me to forgive my brother. I stopped what I was doing and asked my date what she meant. A few years ago, my brother hooked up with my girlfriend, now ex-girlfriend. I hated him afterwards, and our relationship basically became non-existent. I never shared that information with anyone, let alone the girl I just met, but somehow she knew. So now, gonna pause again. She drops that on you.
Bro. Dude,
I don't know how I feel.
I would have already been putting my clothes back on and leaving. Like,
I would have
this
been
is
like,
no
do you, have
longer
a,
me.
do you have a Ouija board somewhere?
Is my tongue the fucking cursor shit? Like, what's going on here,
Hold on,
man?
this gets so much more weird. Hold on.
It gets weirder?
When I asked my date how she knew that, she said, my grandma. Wait, what? You fucked up whenever the original poster wrote this. I don't know what he means by this. She knew my grandma's name, which was another detail I never shared. As my skepticism began to fade, I asked my date if my grandma could actually see what we were doing. She said, yes. My penis automatically disables itself and shrunk in shame. My dick has been soft ever since. Sex is now no longer possible for me when I imagined Ghost Granny not only watching me, but also feeding my partner sensitive information about me from beyond the grave. I didn't sleep at all. My first proper date of the year, and I get fucking haunted during sex. Too long didn't read. I hooked up with a girl who communicated with the dead apparently. She ended up making contact with my late grandma while the two of us were being intimate and made me aware that Ghost Granny could see what we were doing. I am now unable to get it up, and I was not able to go to sleep that night. Also, the person who posted it, user Granny Go Away.
It's beautiful, bro.
Now I'm gonna think about this every fucking time.
Bro, he just
I'm gonna think
ruined
about
it
this
for all of
every
us, bro.
day.
Keep that to yourself.
Yeah, what the hell, man? Why do you have to include that?
Bro,
Oh.
Batman
Everything is
himself
fine.
couldn't get that out of me. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Bro, Reddit is fucking wild.
Could you imagine though, like just being in the middle of it and then you just see a ghost figure of like your dead family member just like smiling and like waving and just like, good job, good stroke, sweetie.
Bro, I don't want to imagine my late cousin being in like the corner of the room while I'm going crazy.
Oh my god.
I guess. I mean, if you're a ghost, you need entertainment, I guess, but why?
No, don't
Not my
justify
family
this.
member. Shit, you want to be Casper the horny ghost? By all means, don't be Grandma Lil. I don't want that shit.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I'm cool with a ghost chilling. Just don't be someone I know.
That's crazy. That's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
I mean, like, if I peek up, obviously I'm gonna be scared. But like, shit, does the ghost have titties?
Yo,
Grandma thought of the right moment. So Grandma came and he did not.
that
So
is such a poor choice of words. That is such a poor choice of words, Morgan. I just physically recoiled when you said grandma came.
but he didn't, so who's the real
Yo,
winner?
Granny, that Granny's low-key an L, bro. Cock walking from the grave, bro? Like, what's going on?
Too bad Granny go away can't get it up anymore. Poor.
Granny
Yo,
F's in
I
chat.
feel bad for him, bro.
Yeah,
I can't blame him. I would be in the same boat.
his life is literally ruined forever.
Yeah. It's not you, it's me. Literally. Like,
It's not you. It's my grandmother sitting in the corner that I can see.
I see dead people. Oh my god, imagine having that power, being able to see dead people. That would
No.
suck. That would
No,
suck.
don't even, because like I would literally kill myself. Like I would just become one of them and then I'd see them more, but I'd be like, I can't. My brain can't handle this. I'm done.
But yeah, F's in chat for my guy. I hope you're doing good out there. I hope you figured it out, bro. Work on the oral
Definitely gonna
game
see
so
a
that
sex
nobody can speak
therapist.
from now on. Oh my god, bro. Like, Jesus. I found a Am I the Asshole? That's a interesting title as well. And this will give you time to find another Today I fucked up. The title is Am I the Asshole for bringing up my brother's premature birth at Christmas dinner to get my parents to shut up?
Wait,
So this is it's a family reunion that got too heated, I guess.
what happened?
The title is Am I the Asshole for bringing up my brother's premature birth at Christmas dinner to get my parents to shut up?
Oh, I want to hear
Mhm.
this. I'm intrigued.
So it says, I'm a nurse practitioner and I am the primary care provider for a lot of low risk maternity cases at the practice where I work. I also work hand in hand with the doctors and midwives to create a healthy maternity, birth, and postpartum situation. My fiance is completing her residency. We live together and have for a few years now. We aren't in any hurry to get married. We originally had plans to do so a couple of years ago, but then we got really busy over the last 2 years. It is driving my very religious parents crazy that their youngest son is a living sin. Damn. But I don't really care. I'm an adult and I can do what I want. We are getting married in June. So we were visiting my parents for Christmas, and the way it came together this year is everyone was going to my parents' house. So that's my folks, my 3 siblings, myself, and my fiance, and 7 grandchildren. Jesus. So 17 people. At dinner, my mom starts going on about how she is so glad that we are finally getting married and she won't be embarrassed at church anymore. Jesus, bro. What the fuck?
Damn.
And my dad says how proud he is of his three older kids who all either waited to get married before moving in together or got married right away after moving in together. My fiance was getting embarrassed and I was getting mad over this stupid argument that we've had so many times. And the family dinner was the last straw. I have asked them repeatedly to just accept that they cannot control how I live my life, and I refuse to stay with them when I visit, even if I come alone. Hotels are just way easier. So I started talking about a premature baby I had been reading about. It was almost 3 months premature and weighed about 1.6 pounds. Jesus. Uh, is that even, wait, 1.6 pounds? And it's still like alive? Or am I reading this wrong?
Uh,
Is that like a miscarriage?
Uh,
1.6 pounds?
Premature is like a dead baby, right?
Not always. Premature
Not
can
always,
just
no.
be premature is just you're born before you're like fully supposed to be born. So you have a higher risk of dying, but you can survive after.
1.6 pounds?
So I mean, keep reading. He might explain.
Oh yeah, he does. It was super strong and healthy for being born so little, and in the NICU had high hopes for the baby doing well. I don't know how that's possible, but okay. Um, my mom and dad both got deer in headlights looks on their faces. Too bad. Should not have fucked around with my fiance's feelings. So I asked about my oldest brother. He was born almost 4 months premature. Is there a chance that we could check out the family album where we keep all the records of family births and stuff? I already know my brother was over 9 pounds and almost 23 inches long when he was born. My grandmother told me all about it the first time my parents tried to shame me. Oh, so this story, the grandma's a W.
Not Ghost Granny.
Not Ghost Granny.
No,
Or
okay.
maybe this is Granny before she went ghost. Who knows?
Oh, maybe.
Randy has multiple plot lines.
The subject gets changed very fast. After supper, my parents told me that I should try not to embarrass them with private things that are not of my concern. I told them that if I heard anything about my living arrangements ever again for the rest of my life, I would make sure to keep bringing up the fact that my mom was in her second trimester when they got married. Oh, damn. My parents are mad at me for telling them how to behave in their own home, but my fiance is happy that they seem to be off the subject for good. Am I the asshole? Absolutely not.
No,
Absolutely not. No.
no. Expose your parents because we are the reflection of them. So,
Bro, how are they gonna talk shit when they were in the same boat? She was in her second trimester before they got married. Why are they talking shit?
yeah, facts. I don't think he's the asshole. I think
What did?
if I was in his position, maybe I don't know. I feel he laid it hard, but like it had to be said.
Oh yeah. I mean the parents were so far out of pocket there.
What did Reddit give him?
Yeah.
Oh, everyone in the comments is agreeing. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Thank you. Not the asshole.
Reddit.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's even
Especially
possible to
because
be on the
like
parent side here.
it's his family too, so I feel like you could be more out of like you could call out your family easier. Like you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if if it was a because I get that they're like highly religious, but if it was a situation where like the parents actually set the good example and did what they were preaching, that would be one thing. But if you fucked up too, how are you gonna get on your kid for doing it? And they don't even have a kid yet. They're just not married and they're living together. Like,
Yeah.
L parents, bro. L parents.
No
Oh
parents.
my god. Okay.
What?
Today I fucked up by sending my 10-year-old to school with psilocybin mushroom chocolate in her backpack.
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
Beginning context. I'm a pretty well-respected business owner in my community, involved in a lot of groups, and have even ran for public office. I also occasionally eat psilocybin mushrooms, mostly to keep depression and anxiety in check. Last week, my 11-year-old's backpack strap broke as she was heading out the front door. I grabbed a travel pack from my closet, hastily emptied out its contents, which were mostly just coins and receipts, and handed it to her. That afternoon, when she came home, she was holding a piece of chocolate wrapped in foil and asked me what it was. I immediately realized my fuck up. About 4 months ago, I took some homemade shroom chocolate on a camping trip and didn't realize there were any in the backpack. I had emptied it and put the rest in a safe place, but had missed a couple. They must have been zipped up in a pocket. I asked if she had eaten any. She said no. I opened it, broke it in half, saw peanut pieces in it, so I didn't eat it. She's allergic to peanuts. The peanut pieces were actually mushrooms. The piece she was still holding was still wrapped. So I asked what she had done with the one she opened. She said she wrapped it back up and put it in the backpack. Hold on. I searched the backpack but came up empty-handed. I dug through it several times and couldn't find the chocolate. I asked if she had given it to someone or dropped it somewhere or thrown it away. She said she swore she put it back in the bag. I am now freaking the fuck out. Respectfully. That's granted. There was now a piece of mushroom-infused candy floating around the goddamn elementary school somewhere because of me. What if some kid ate it, saw Jesus, and ended up going to the emergency room?
Oh, jeez.
Yo, that kid probably had the best day ever.
The kid was just like, "There's unicorns on the ceiling, Mom."
Teacher's writing.
Like, yeah, sure.
Bro, he aced that English essay that day. Aced it.
The mom just looks at him and goes, "Timmy, what? There's unicorns." Huh?
Mom, the trees are wiggling. What do you mean? They're
Mom, why are
wiggling.
you an ice cream cone?
Mom,
are
why
you
do
orange
you look
juice?
like you're part of an anime? Look at you like an anime character. That's like, allegedly, what I've heard about Shroom's experience is that everybody looks like they are, like freaking from the Spider-Verse movie. Like,
Oh, that must be a
people.
We
crazy
do
movie
not
to watch.
condone
Shroom.
the use of any drugs.
Listen, I said allegedly. I don't know.
No. I'm saying that because you're making it sound cool.
Okay.
So
Use at your own discretion. Open
we
Absurdity is not responsible for
Nightmare.
Open Absurdity is not responsible for any liable adults. Use your brains. Where it
And we are
was
not responsible for children either.
exactly. Where was I? Oh. They would certainly tell the parents what they had eaten, where they receive it. It would be traced to my daughter, then me. Then I'd have the explaining why the candy made the kids see dragons before being charged with child endangerment or assault, along with drug possession. Yeah. I mean, those are pretty hefty charges.
Yeah, you definitely fucked up.
It would be on the news. I feel like this had to have like happened for them, pretty like close to them typing this, because they still seem like they were in a panic while writing this. Like, it's all punctuated pretty right, but like I was freaking the fuck out. Like, I feel like
some of these stories make me question the validity of it, because like, who in these, besides, I mean, with the exception of the Am I the Asshole Reddit, because that's understandable, but with shit like that, like, who is in the midst of freaking out and is like, wait a minute, let me type this out and tell people on the internet.
See, that's why, like, I wish they gave a little bit of context of like how long ago it was, because like,
Hmm.
like I said, reading the context of all of this, they seem still very as if this was like a month ago. They're like, so I'm getting this off my chest. And it's not like 6 years ago where they're like, this is funny, ha ha ha. Where was I? Oh, the community Facebook page would be a bottomless mine of outrage. My business would be done, not to mention the guilt of knowing I had caused a traumatic experience for the child. Fuck me, fuck. I called my girlfriend and discussed how to handle it. We both agreed no kid was likely to consume the candy because it's pretty nasty. That is true. Dark chocolate has no sugar in it, plus it's with no sugar in it, plus it's filled with mushroom bits. Even we have to choke it down. I guess, yeah, that's kind of true, but, like, you'd get the one kid who likes mushroom on pizza and, like, eats it and goes, it tastes like pizza. Oh my god, is that my fucking dragon? Is that Jesus Christ?
Arnie?
Jason Bourne?
When did we get Teletubbies, Mom?
Mommy, why is my Tickle Me Elmo walking towards me?
Why are my hands fingers?
Why is there voices in my head?
Why are...
Make up stop, Mommy.
I can smell colors.
I can see the wavelengths coming out of your mouth.
So hopefully if a kid did find it, took a bite, they'd spit it out. Certainly not much of a chance to consume the entire piece, but still, this is not good. I went back to my child, begged her to confess if she'd given it to a friend. I told her it had fake sweetener in it and would make them sick. Good story, I guess. She stuck to the story. She stuck to the story. I went back to the backpack, searched it again, still no luck. Finally, I picked up a folder, shook it violently, and a piece of chocolate flew out. I immediately put it in a locked drawer and will never let this happen again. Too long, didn't read, left mushroom in a chocolate bag. My child borrowed the backpack, found the chocolate, came home with only one of two pieces. The missing piece was then found later, before I spent an hour imagining how my life was about to come crashing down.
That's got to be next level panic. But also hilarious.
I mean,
I would just like, what?
So in the top comment, a class of 11-year-olds on mushrooms would be a total fucking mess.
I want to see that, Loki.
I would just be so happy like my own kid didn't eat it. Like, I'd be like, oh my god.
But then again, she said she didn't give it to anybody, and she swore she put it in her bag, so it more than likely fell out of her bag somehow, so I don't see how it could possibly be traced back to him.
I mean, but you're in panic mode. Like, it doesn't matter. When you're in panic mode, you're thinking of all the worst cases scenario. It doesn't, like, there's a no, oh, this can still be good. It's, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad.
I'd be packing my bags, bro.
Honey, we got to change our names. You're now Shaniqua.
And I'm Pablo.
Wait, is there?
I found...
Okay, good. Go. Yeah, go with yours.
I found another Am I the Asshole by Billy Butt Pimples, and this goes well with the story, asking, am I the asshole for sleeping naked on top of the covers to teach my roommate's girlfriend a lesson?
What?
Oh my god.
I'm new to Reddit, so please bear with me. I'm a 21 male living with my childhood best friend, although 22, also male, and have been for about 2 years now. Up until last week, things were perfect between us. However, he recently got a new girlfriend, 23 female, and she honestly seems absolutely great except for one thing. She seemingly has a complete aversion to knocking. Oh boy. She and I have quite a lot in common, and I actually like spending time with her. However, it bugs the hell out of me when she just barges into my room without knocking first. Now, she's never walked in on me doing anything untoward. I'm usually just chilling on my bed or studying at my desk. However, on at least 7 separate occasions, now she has done it first thing in the morning to ask if I want coffee. I sleep naked. Oh boy. Every time prior to the last one, I have been under the covers and she hasn't seen anything. I always point out that she could have seen me and she just giggles and says, but I didn't. That's that's a red flag.
Hee hee.
I
That
think
that's a red
whoever
flag
girlfriend
as
that
a
is,
girlfriend. Yeah.
he
Because
needs to break.
you keep walking in trying to take that chance after knowing now that that guy sleeps naked. That.
Mhm. A little
She knows.
suspicious.
She knows exactly what she's doing.
I usually skip this part in the porn, but okay.
Come on,
Uh,
skip the plot. I don't care.
care about the
Get to the
Lord.
part where they fuck.
When she stayed over last week, in order to make my point, I intentionally slept on top of the covers. Sure enough, she barges in at 7 a.m., begins to ask if I want coffee, sees my you-know-what. She immediately backed out of my room and didn't speak to me for the rest of the day. My mate later pulled me aside and said I was bang out of order, accused me of deliberately exposing myself, and pointed out that I'd threatened to do it before. I literally just said, okay, but if I had no covers, you would have saw everything before. They're now framing this to others that I seem so as some sick creep who intentionally got naked and laid in wait for her because that's how I get my rocks off. And I'm kind of seeing how it came off that way, but am I the asshole for doing this? Um,
I feel like he could have had a conversation with
Yeah,
his
there's
roommate.
yeah, he definitely could have
before.
handled that a bit differently than doing that.
Cause like, I don't know. You can't just like spring that shit on somebody, like your naked body. You can't just be like, haha, got him.
I tried to
They
warn you.
don't-
Like, no.
yeah. Like, I would be like, what the fuck? If especially if you consistently like always are like, and you're like right on top of the covers. Like, I'm imagining this like straight cover, like the bed all made, and he's just laying there naked. Like he should have staged it so it looked like he just like happened to fall out of the sheets,
Yeah, like an
ass
ass
out
cheek
or
is
some
out or
shit.
something. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
or maybe his shit's just hanging off the bed somehow. I don't know. I don't know how much he's working with, but
He walked into that with his poor execution, to be
yeah,
honest.
he definitely could have handled that differently. I would probably be just as upset, but I don't think I would be like, "Oh, you did that to fucking
you're
have
a
a chance
fucking
or some
creep, yeah.
shit," or you're a creep. No, I wouldn't have taken it to that route, but yeah, he definitely could have handled that a bit differently. I wouldn't say he's an asshole, but a dick.
She walks in, he's on a spinny chair. As she walks in, he turns around with a white cat on his lap and he's completely naked.
Mr. Anderson, I've been expecting you.
Um, I was trying to find two to like maybe have one to be a choice, but I kind of can only find one good one right now. I'm just gonna do the too long didn't read, and if you guys want the expanded version, because this one's a little fucked. I feel like this one's gonna hurt. Today I fucked up by making my buddy realize his daughter probably is not his.
Oh boy.
The too long didn't read is my buddy and I were talking about sixth grade biology and found out while talking about it that him and his girlfriend both have blue eyes and his daughter has brown eyes. So he's likely not the father, and I feel like I've destroyed his entire life by casually mentioning sixth grade biology.
Damn. How do you not notice though?
I mean,
Yeah, that's the. I mean, brown eyes are a dominant gene, and blue is recessive. But if both parents have blue eyes, that Punnett square ain't punneting.
yeah. Uh, I mean, I guess it does depend. No, wait, hold on. They're both in their mid-20s. How do you forget that far back? I'm sorry. I could understand if you were, like, maybe, like, 35 and, like, it just, like, whoosh right over your head or something. Or like you're used to like a stepdad that was like mostly in your life who had brown eyes and you just kind of don't like associate. I haven't read the whole thing, so maybe they go into that. But like I feel like you should have noticed that pretty soon. um should I read the whole thing? Go through it or no?
I don't know how much more explaining can be done there. I mean,
Um I can quickly
that's fucked.
skim it
But
and let's see. His girlfriend works as a night nurse at 4 night shifts.
oh,
That's
she
usually
got piped
when they
down on a
would
gurney.
talk. They talked about being bullied. Everybody said he hopes his daughter, who's 3, will have a much nicer time in high school. It got to a point where he talked about all the unimportant stuff we had to learn while we were there. They said how they dislike biology. Things like mitochondria, they're fucking around. Mitochondria powerhouse of the cell. Everyone remembers that. You can tell if your mama cheated by your eye color. My buddy started laughing at this point. Really? Just by your eye color? And I said, yeah, apparently. My buddy said, how? And he said, take me for example. I have blue eyes and so does my sister. Apparently blue eyes are what call a recessive gene. If one parent has blue eyes and the other has brown eyes, there's only a small chance your kid will be born with blue. Yada, yada, yada. My buddy said, the more you know. Then paused for a second. Then he said, be right back. Got to make sure the little one goes to sleep. After returning roughly a minute later, I could hear him almost sobbing. And he goes, me and my girlfriend both have blue eyes, and my daughter doesn't. He just starts Googling. At 5 a.m., he finally called me back and said his girlfriend came home at 2:30 a.m. and asked him what's wrong. He told her he's not feeling well. Come on. He waited until she was asleep to call me back. He told me he will take a paternity test behind her back to have something official to slap in her face. And he started to cry. I drove, picked him up, yada, yada, yada. Oh, wait. Oh, he was going to propose on Valentine's Day.
Oh, that makes it so much worse. Oh, no, man.
No.
Did he say whether or
yes,
not?
so that's the update. He is not the father. So the results came in today, and my buddy called me right away.
That's awful.
He showed me the results and his now ex-girlfriend, and she broke down claiming that even if their daughter is not his, that they should work this one out. And my buddy just straight up told her no, that he will not raise somebody else's kid. She started to demand that since he was raising her for 3 years now, that would have, in fact, that she had in fact stopped sleeping around 2 years ago. What?
That doesn't help your situation.
Yeah. So they are all good now and can work this over. He's now crashing at my place while giving them 10 days to... Wait. He's now crashing at my place while giving them 10 days to find a new place to stay. Oh, so he has the house. Oof. My buddy also told me he's giving her 10 only for the kid's sake. Otherwise, he would have thrown her out right away. He's also looking for a lawyer should there be an aftermath to this, but the test is more than sufficient where we live. Also, if you're wondering, the hospital does 3 tests back-to-back to make sure. Also, my buddy is the one paying for the apartment and 2 cars that they own. He will sell hers to his niece. Too long, didn't read. Buddy got the results. He's not the father. Damn, bro. Damn.
Yeah.
What a... I'm so sad. That's so depressing, bro.
It's good that he fucked up. He saved his friend.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Fuck.
That's rough. Oh my god. Oh, I just want to go over some of these titles for a second. Today I fucked up by getting kinky with the wife without the dog's approval.
Mm-hmm.
Too long didn't read. Poor dog thought I was hurting mom. Doesn't understand. My wife and I consented.
Oh my god. Am I the asshole am I the asshole for despising my mentally handicapped sister?
Wait, say that again?
What the fuck?
Say that again?
Am I the asshole for despising my mentally handicapped sister?
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Bro's gonna need to do a lot of explaining to make that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He starts it out with the title makes me sound horrible, but hear me out.
But hear me out.
My sister is severely autistic. She needs attention almost 24/7 and can't be left alone. She is nonverbal and cannot take care of herself at all. Despite the fact that she is only 12, she is extremely destructive and violent and destroys anything she gets her hands on. I hate her. That should be wrong to say, but it doesn't feel like it. I was only 6 years old when she was born, and since then, I've never solely had my parents' attention. Ever since I can remember, the world has always revolved around her. I moved out of my room into the basement at 7 because she needed to be in the room next to my parents. All of my toys as a child were destroyed because of her, and my parents simply ignored me when I complained. Even when I was 14 and she destroyed a Mac my school gave me. At 14 years old? Your school gave you a Mac?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man
Where
went to
does
Harvard
Bro
High School.
live? Bro is in the suburbs. That's crazy. But anyways, even when I was 14 and she destroyed my Mac my school gave me, I was in the wrong. Along with this, I am expected to take care of her and drop everything I do for her. I can never make plans with friends because my parents expect me to be there if they need me to take care of her. Even when I do somehow get time to myself, I am required to leave if they need me. If I do not, then I am punished. The recent example of this is when I went to see the new Spider-Man movie and was grounded because I turned my phone off in the theater. It seems as if I am nothing more than a slave to them, and anything involving her simply overshadows me. This last week, I was chosen to give a speech at a school event. I was so excited, and my parents promised to be there, but they never showed and claimed it was because of my sister. Anytime anything like this happens for me, they are always busy with her. I've held this in for so long, and it finally spilled out today. While talking about colleges with my father, he joked that I should get a degree that pays well, so when they're gone, I can take care of my sister. Oh my God. I don't know why, but this caused me to break down. I cried and screamed about how it's always about her. I'm nothing more than a caretaker to them that they always make it out about her, and that I'm expected to be her slave for the rest of my life. I've locked myself in my room since then. My parents have not come to check on me. Am I the asshole here?
Seems like the parents are the problem. To be honest.
Yeah.
Because, like,
But
obviously,
I can understand him hating his sister.
I can understand that, but, like, that's something she can't control.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's just misplaced anger, because obviously his parents, like, aren't handling it well.
And I mean, having all your shit destroyed while you're growing up and nobody caring about it. This is like...
Yeah, like, because, like, the fact that they're not even showing, like, empathy towards him in that situation, like, and be like, look, I understand you're upset, but, like, this is why things are the way they are. And, like, explaining, but, like, still validating him, like, the fact that, you know what I mean? Like,
It's
they
just
should have
bad
validated
parenting.
him. Yeah. With bad parents.
Parenting.
Oh, he has an update.
Ooh, update?
He has an
Ooh.
update.
Killed my brother. Or killed my sister.
Currently on the run. After thinking about it, All right. Wow. Thank you so much for all the support. Love that you guys and the love that you guys have given me. I never expected this post to reach the popularity that it did. Thank you all. After thinking about it for these past hours, you are right, and I don't despise my sister. Okay. It's not her fault that she was born the way she is. My parents came to talk to me a while after my breakdown, but I was unable to bring myself to talk to them and only cried and asked them to leave. They have made arrangements um, with my grandfather for me to stay with him for the time being, and I'm getting ready to go to his house. My parents want to talk to me, but we decided it's best that I leave for now and I have some space and time to collect myself. We'll be sitting down and talking later this week about this issue. Thank you all again for the love and support through this. I will send an update later this week if you people are interested.
Damn.
I mean, at least he doesn't hate his sister, I guess. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but now he's gotta deal with his fucking parents.
Bro, like, some parents are just dickheads, man.
Yeah.
Some people shouldn't be parents. Simple as that.
I mean, some people just, I don't know. It's hard.
The father needs to stop being hard and getting these damn kids.
I have a short one to kind of close us out that I feel like kind of fits both of these. I kind of want to put it with Am I the Asshole too, and see if this guy's a dick in the situation. Today I fucked up by getting dumped for taking a dump.
What?
Yeah.
Getting dumped by taking a dump? That shit must have been rancid.
I was dumped after 6 months with a very vague explanation along the lines of, I can't really see you the same way anymore, tiptoeing around that when asked. I was confused and hurt initially until I started racking my brain for an answer on my way home from her apartment. Then it hit me. 2 nights before this, we were getting ready to go to a party. I took a fucking dinosaur of a dump. I don't know what this measurement is. At least 15 Keurigs. Whatever. It was impressive until I needed to flush. Jammed on the first flush. The water never refilled back up. It wasn't fucking flushing. We come to find out that her landlord shut off the water for repairs without telling her. So there's this huge steaming pile of shit with no water cover in my girlfriend's toilet. Fuck. So my plan was to fix it when we got back, since the water was surely be on by then. Only, guess what? I forgot all about it. I dropped her off so I can go home, so she probably had to deal with a huge toilet bowl full of my dookie, trying to get it to flush. Probably had to break out the plunger and maybe even a poop knife, all while her apartment probably smelled like a sewer. This is why she couldn't see me the same way anymore. Too long didn't read. Took a dump in my now ex-girlfriend's out-of-order toilet, forgot about it. Girlfriend had to fight it down the toilet instead, got dumped afterwards. Is he an asshole?
I mean, it was an honest mistake, but damn, dude. How big was that mud monkey? That turd cucumber must have been vile. Oh my god. I'm just imagining like that one South Park episode where Randy Marsh was like dropping huge shits, and he dropped like a really big one in a church, and he like was raising off the toilet seat in a huge tower of shit. That's what I'm imagining.
Jesus
But
Christ.
damn, dude. I would be so embarrassed. Oh my god. Remember when I did that at Graham Games?
Guys, I need a plunger. Well, walks in, guys.
Okay.
Xavier, do you have a plunger?
Okay. So for context, before we wrap the episode up, there was this one time when I was still living in New York, or was I still living in New York at the time, or was it
Yes, you
one
were.
of my visits? Okay, so I was still living in New York at the time, and throughout high school, me, Eric, and our friend Xavier would usually all hang out at Xavier's house after school, and this day in particular, uh, I had to shit really bad, and I decided to take my shit in Xavier's bathroom, right? But it was a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be. And I clogged Xavier's toilet to the point where the water started overflowing a little bit. And out of a fit of panic, I walked out of the bathroom because I couldn't find the plunger anywhere in there to ask Xavier while swallowing my pride and finding a hole to dig in for my confidence. Do you have a plunger anywhere? And his grandma, who just so happened to be in the kitchen behind me, heard me and was like, "Oh, don't worry about it, baby. I'll take care of it. You can go in the room." I was like, "Please, no, let me do it, please. I don't want you to do it, please. I will feel so bad." And she just insisted that she unclog the toilet and not me. So I had to fucking suck it up and go into the room where Xavier and Eric were in tears from laughing at me and just sink into the couch while I heard his grandmother try to unclog that monster dump I left in the bathroom.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Christopher.
Bro, when I tell you the amount of panic and fear that washed over my body when I saw that toilet water keep rising.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, that was like a traumatic memory that I just completely forgot about.
And now the world knows.
Oh my god, bro. I think that's the last time I even used Xavier's bathroom.
Probably. Too traumatic to walk back in there.
Yeah, I'm emotionally scarred.
Chris goes to go even walk into the bathroom to go pee, and he's like, you know what? I'm good.
I'll just go outside.
Yo, guys, I forgot something in the car.
Y'all want anything from the gas station? Or... But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Open Absurdity. 10 episodes deep. That's insane. It doesn't feel like we've been at this for that long, really. As usual, thank you all so much for the love that you give and the feedback that you give on every episode, no matter how much or how little it is. We still appreciate it every single time. Please, please, please download us on Spotify, subscribe to our YouTube, and follow all of our social medias at Open Absurdity on everything.
And
Did
if
anybody have a quote today?
I don't have a quote, if you guys have any friends who listen to podcasts, show this to them.
Yeah.
Word
Share
of,
it,
word
share
of
with
mouth.
your
Yeah, share it with friends, share it with family, share it with whoever you want.
mom, your dad, your uncle, your dog, your fucking third step cousin. I don't care.
Exactly.
Your neighbor.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The old lady down the street. Granny, ghost
Remember-
Granny in the corner. Share it with her.
Ghost Granny. Share it with Ghost Granny. Y'all remember that trend that Mr. Beast was doing, the subscribe to PewDiePie thing during the T-Series? Yeah, I want that for Open Absurdity. All right, somebody get a hold of Mr. Beast.
Somebody get Mr. Bean on the phone right now with me, please.
Somebody get Mr. Bean on the phone. So today's quote is another short one, another short and sweet, to the point. Death is nothing, but to live defeated and inglorious is to die daily.
That's a fucking tongue twister.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys. I'll watch. We love.
Everyone,
Much love.
Have a wonderful night.
Much love.
And
Smooches and kisses.
yeah, don't forget to subscribe, please. Okay, bye.
We can thank you.